Adults explaining things to adults that shouldn't need explaining. This one here from Daniel. A guy at work makes and sells pork skins. A lady asks him, how long does it take the pigs to grow their skin back once you take it off them?
Tough gig.
Annette Reynolds. I went to see the Lord of the Rings films and mentioned it to one of my colleagues at work. Said I was a massive fan and even went to visit Tolkien's grave. She looked at me and said, so it is a true story then.
How's this from Matt? I asked an apprentice aged 16 to vacuum the shop floor with a Henry vacuum cleaner. He managed to do that okay. Then I said, can you go around the skirting boards and windowsills without the floor attachment? He took the end of the plastic tube and also removed the tube from the Henry and proceeded to walk around the shop with just the plastic tube, cleaning up, with Henry, bless him, sucking away with no hose attached. The apprentice was so confused as to why it wasn't picking up anything.
They walk among us.
Sandra said, my husband's friend thought that thunder was clouds bumping into one another. He was a grown man.
Sorry, excuse me. Claire Holman, a friend's ex-husband, spent 3 hours looking for elbow grease after a boss that he worked for told him to put some of it into his work.
Kirsty Pipe, I had to explain to a colleague that no, wasps don't make Marmite, and no, the sun and the moon aren't the same thing. Boy.
KB, I told my girlfriend at the time she'd missed all the hot air balloons flying over our house for balloons over Waikato. She replied, that's okay. I'll watch them when they fly back later. A lot of explaining on how hot air balloons work. Another one here from me from Chris Maloney. Years ago, me and the mates were sitting around having a couple of hot ones. The subject of pasta came up, and one of the mates said that he thought the cook time designated how big the pasta would get. Like if you cooked it for hours, it would just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He said that he tested this theory, but turned out that he was wrong. I burst into laughter and couldn't ask my next question. Which is when I finally calmed down, I asked him if he tested his theory with a single piece or with a whole packet. He said a whole packet, of course, which sent me rolling onto the floor. After composing myself a second time, I asked, what would you have done if you were right and ended up with basketball-sized shells filling up the kitchen? He didn't quite get the point that I was trying to make. Still makes me laugh about 18 years on.
Oh, that would have absolutely buckled him.